Hey everybody, I'm one of your hosts, Jason.
What was that?
Let's see that.
That was pretty cool.
I'm sorry, no, we can roll with it. And I'm Tia.
I'm Jason.
Oh, he's way too cool.
Cool, Jason.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to Working Class Music, everyone. This has been a minute since we've done this, but we are doing an episode of the Working Class podcast because we decided to retool it a little bit and actually talk to cool musicians.
No, they were. I was going to say no. We've interviewed cool musicians. We're just keeping it going.
No, I'm just saying we're taking the
You're
cool.
just like Michael, fuck you. Not that cool.
No. Fuck. Welcome to Working Class Music for the third fucking time. I'm one of your hosts, Jason.
And I'm Tia.
And we're bringing back Working Class Podcast, and we decided to bring on some of our good friends, one of their legends. Like, what more can I say when you punch a Nazi, and then you go off stage, and then everybody jumps that Nazi, and then you're known for being the human tap machine.
Oh, it's one of the biggest achievements in my life.
Did you always aspire to become a human metronome?
Yeah, I always aspired to do something that never pays me. That's what I want to be most famous for.
With his human hand.
Yeah, leveling out.
Spoken like
a zero.
Like a true musician.
And I still haven't got to his name yet. And I got
This is the loser.
This is loose as shit. I want to welcome Chris.
Hello.
You may know him from going viral earlier this year and from bands such as From First to Last, I Set My Friends on Fire, The Villa, and Punching Nazis. That's not a band. He actually did that.
Not yet.
Not yet.
With this hand.
With this hand.
It's the same one I tapped his leg with. So
Yeah.
Oh, I could feel the power.
And
he's not a Nazi.
and
He wasn't the Nazi.
He wasn't a Nazi. Oh my God. Oh, this is going to go well. And we have joining us the legendary, the awesome drummer, which I'm just glad that you two are friends. We got Clay from Polyphia joining us.
Hello there.
Yeah, and on today's episode, we just decided we're going to have a sit-down chat, get to know what the guys are up to, what they got going on, maybe talk about, I don't know, Chris's project, Pretty Idiot. Then we're going to talk about the new Polyphia record, talk about Paragon Drums, and we got some other fun stuff we're going to talk about. So, yeah.
Yes.
So, do this. Do this.
Are you picking this up?
Make sure you put your phone away before you ask the question.
No.
Have it right up to your
So
face.
you are Chris Lent.
So,
Good. I've only known him for over a
so
decade.
you are Christopher Lent.
We've hung out for a decade, right?
We've played drums and
Yeah.
guitar together.
Yeah. No one will ever hear it.
No,
Seems like.
Seems like it. No, you're right. It does seem like it. Went ghost on me, but that's neither here or there. That's a different discussion.
Neither here nor there.
But yeah. So how's tour been? Let's start there.
It's going really well. I think it's getting rolling with all the new production and stuff, like very smoothly. Clay's paying very efficiently to me, and I'd say good to him. Neutral standing, how would you think you're playing?
It will get better. But
I think it's already up here. But
day 3 now, so yeah, we're just getting the ball rolling, and yeah,
yeah, shows have been sold out so far too. So
sold out, baby.
Damn, sold out shows.
Right.
So I guess going from there, let's talk about the new record. So, is this the first record that's been released since the C or T virus?
Oh my God.
Indeed, yes.
How was recording that with the... Fuck, I can't think of a name for it because I don't want to... Are we going to get demonetized?
oh, you
if I
get
say it?
demonetized if you
I
say
thought we
it.
did.
That's right.
You'll be fine.
You just, you're
I mean, we
bleeping
can
it.
just call it the zombie outbreak.
It's called
Yeah, the
VD.
zombie outbreak. Yeah.
The end times.
The end times. The C word.
Oh.
No.
Ooh.
Get demonetized there. Yeah, but how has it been, like, how was it going into this recording with the virus? Like, how did that affect things?
Well, really, it just gave us plenty of time to get shit done. Am I allowed to curse?
Oh,
Yeah.
It just gave us plenty of time to, work on it, really. I mean, it didn't really affect so much as, like, getting it done, but just gave us plenty of time. I mean, we've been working on this album well before. I mean, it's been almost 4 years in the making, but
Damn.
yeah, we just spent a lot of time getting things right, making it sound exactly how we wanted, and yeah, so it was cool. It's been fun.
Oh, shit. Well, also, to go off new records.
Hi.
New record.
I have a new single.
Yeah, it does. Chris has a new single and another legendary project, Pretty Idiot. Chris, tell us.
Is that legendary?
Well,
It's
you're
only got
legendary,
1K
so it's
hits on
legendary.
YouTube. I don't know.
Pretty legendary.
Really cool people, though.
Yeah.
Really liked it. The new single, I think I'm going to drop it in mid-August, and I got a video for it. Then I got another single that comes out after that. And then it should pay me as much as the viral video, too. So I'm just a free artist.
Yeah, there you go.
It's all about love
It is. Until you can't pay the
and
bills.
working in kitchens to keep your head above water.
So,
This is
we'll
getting
go
dark.
back and forth because this is.
Let's keep it light. Let's keep it light.
So, Chris, I've known you for years, and you have always been like super musician. You play every damn thing. You sing. What made you decide to step out and form Pretty Idiot?
I hated frontmen wasting my time or other people not making music that because I always wanted to like create and make music like all the time, and then other people would be like, I'd be in a band house and they'd all be playing video games, and I'd be like, hey, you want to make something? They'd be like, oh yeah, after Battlefront. I'm like, oh my god. and so I was just like, I'll just learn everything I can do and then just start making my own shit. And now I feel like it's like at the point to where I feel confident in the song and my skill set.
Dude, you should feel like. Okay, this is gonna be kind of like. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, y'all motherfuckers don't know. Like, Chris will send me a song, and I'm just like, dude, this shit is fucking amazing. Like, he's the one upper. So when he says he's confident, like the song is fucking good, and by the time I'm here, I'm just like, he's like, yeah, what can I do with this? Like, what do you hear? And I'm like, I don't know. It's good. I don't know.
Thank
So-
you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm always like trying to like whittle it. I feel like it's like a sculpture that I'll just never. I've gotten better at like getting it out, but at first I was just like I'd just work on it for years. Like so I have like bases of things that are from like a decade ago or like 8 years, and then I'll be like, I'm gonna do this with it, or I'll like take just a line, because like even back then while I was making it, I was thinking like in the future, I was like, maybe I'll just use like, if I record this part 3 times and then run it through this process, then it'll sound like an old sample from an old record by the time I make a new song. You know what I mean? Like like age it to a degree. I don't know. It seems weird.
Like fine wine.
Like a wine.
gotta
Fine
age it.
wine.
Could use a glass. It's been a year.
Don't do it.
I'm shaking.
So besides being a human metronome, what influenced or what artists influenced this? Because it's kind of different from
The pretty. Oh man. I don't know. It's really just like sort of like melancholic vibe. So it's like I want people to be able to move to it. Not like overly like EDM music, a fucking where it's like forcing people to move, like it's like a soldier beat, like get in line, do it. I don't want that. I want them to like naturally feel a good groove and just like not like hear the melodies and think they're happy, but they're not at all, because all the lyrics are super just like self-reflective about self-destruction and self-awareness of that. You know what I mean? So.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
So that's the style.
That's deep.
It's Depeche Mode. That's it.
Well.
Am I making this too dark?
Well, no.
You can ask about another project.
No.
Oh, that was just for fun. We just whatever came out.
Well, moving on from there. So Clay, how long have you been playing drums, and how did Polyphia come together?
Wow. Well, I started playing, I was in drumline in high school, which is really how I got my start, developing my hands and such. But I never really played on a kit before. And yeah, so I went to college and got a corporate job, and I hadn't touched a pair of sticks in 8 years probably. And I just really hated life working for logistics. Shout out. And yeah, so I decided one day to quit my job and get a rehearsal space. And well, actually, my mom got me the rehearsal space. Shout out, Mom, because she just saw how depressed I was working that job. So yeah, I just started practicing 8 to 10 hours a day. This is when I was about 25. Did that for about a year until I thought I was maybe good enough to join a band, a little local band. And from there, about a year after joining that band, I got fortunate enough to join Polyphia. So yeah, it all happened pretty quickly once I started like actually practicing. So
How did that segue? Like, how did you go from local band to Polyphia?
Well,
that seems like a big jump.
Yeah, it's a kind of a funny story. It's really, I basically just got lucky. I was in this local band that was called Windwalker. Shout out Windwalker.
That's 3 shout-outs.
Oh, baby, this is the shout out.
He's got a couple more.
Oh, do I ever?
Yeah.
So I was in this band, and the guitar player, shout out Hunter, had filled in playing guitar for another band called Invent Animate.
Oh.
And so Invent was going on tour, and they needed a drummer, so they asked Hunter if he knew anyone. He was like, yeah, my drummer could probably do it. So I got that gig. I filled in. It was the Texas in July farewell tour. I think that was 2012. No, 2016. I'm sorry. Yeah, so I did that tour. And while I was on that tour, Polyphia fired their drummer mid-tour. They were on tour at the same time, and they fired their drummer mid-tour. And then they hit up Trey, who was the drummer of Invent, and they were like, yo, can you fill in the rest of this tour? And he was like, no, we're on tour. So I remember we were in the in our van when he got that phone call, and I was thinking to myself, oh, Polyphia needs a drummer. Maybe I'll audition when I get home. And yeah, that tour ended. I got home, and then I guess Polyphia was going to shoot music videos, and they needed a drummer for the music videos. So they hit up Trey again to ask him if he would do it, and he was like, I'm busy, I can't, but you know, Clay could probably do it. So yeah, I got a phone call from Gober one day. He was like, hey man, you want to be in a music video? I was like, yeah, sup dude. So yeah, so I did a couple music videos, and it went well, and they were like, we have a tour coming up, do you want to do it? And I was like, sure. So, and then I just stuck around, never left. I don't know if any of that made sense.
Until tonight. Live in Atlanta.
My final show.
Dude, I mean, like, shout out to Trey for not following through twice. Like, that opened the door wide open for you.
Oh yeah, dude. I fucking shout out Trey.
Shout out Trey.
He's my boy. I love Trey.
No, let's pour one out. Not really. Going from that, it seems like you guys have found success. And one thing that I noticed that you've branched out on is Paragon Drums. 1, how did you get that started? And 2, is it a Mass Effect reference?
I don't know what Mass Effect is.
What is that?
What, Chris?
It's a video game.
It's all right.
Well, I guess that answers that question.
Yeah.
No, it's not a Mass. It really came from. So I have a group of friends back home that we drum together every once in a while, and one of my friends, Cameron Carbone, is instructor. He teaches full time, and I don't know, just through us drumming together, we talked about how there's just really certain things missing in the instructional market, like the online schools, you know, I won't name names, but there's people who just do what we think is not really a great job of connecting and really helping people develop their skill and make drumming their own. Because everyone's just real cookie cutter, like, here's a groove, learn this groove, and oh, now you can play it, make it your own. They always say that shit, but like they don't really tell you how to like really think about being a drummer and what type of mental approach to take. And I don't know, we just thought we could do a better job, so him and I decided, oh fuck it, we'll just do it ourselves. So yeah, that's really how that came about. And yeah.
Well, sweet.
So how long have y'all been like sitting on that idea?
It's fairly new, I guess. I started thinking about it in February, or we started talking about it in like February of this year. The real legworks, we haven't even really begun yet. That'll start as soon as I get back from this tour. But yeah, so far we've just put out an ebook. We have some merch. There's several more smaller ebooks that we're going to put out in the meantime while we develop the full course. But yeah.
I'm kind of drum illiterate, so I'm kind of drum stupid. But do you have a favorite chop in the ebook that you would recommend? I mean, the whole book, obviously, but
yes, please buy it.
Yes.
ParagonDrums.com. I'd say, well, my favorite one is probably chop number 18. It's basically takes one of my favorite things, which is just split singles, and moves it around the kit. Yeah, I love split singles. They're fun to play.
Chris, what's your favorite chop?
Move on.
Oh man, that's awesome.
I like to break things.
Yeah, I black out every time I play. I've never required skill.
Oh man, so when you get, because you said there's future plans for when you guys get back home. One thing that Nick wanted me to ask, shout out Nick, is how did you go about choosing who to do this project with? He wanted to know more about that process.
Word. Well, yeah, I mean, my friend Cameron, we just became really good friends drumming together, and you know, he's a great player and a great teacher, and his approach to helping his students was, I thought, very unique and like just the way it should be done. So it just seemed like a natural no-brainer, really. I was just like, hey man, we should do this together, and he was like, fuck yeah, we should. So, I mean, it just was really easy and just came naturally, kind of.
Damn. It's kind of like when we saw Prometheus together. It was just like, hey, Jason, we need to do this together. And I was like, fuck yeah.
It's exactly like that.
Yeah, exactly like that. Well, that's pretty awesome. Like, when can we expect a follow-up book, ebook? Or is there going to be any actual physical copies?
Physical copies, probably not. To be honest, I'm not sure when the next thing will be out. I mean, we have the transcriptions made. It's just now we have to finish making them look nice and like getting the covers and stuff. But I assume it will be pretty soon. We have a couple in the works, so it shouldn't be too long. But the full picture of Paragon Drums is going to take much longer, probably a year or so, for us to record all the lesson plans and get all the videos archived and get it all put together and edited together. So
nice.
That'll be a process, but we're very excited to get it going.
Buy in on the ground floor.
So I guess like when you're not like on tour, when you're just kind of at home, I'm curious, how often and how long do you practice for?
Now I try to practice at least 3 hours a day.
Okay.
Sometimes more, sometimes less, but it's usually at least 3 hours a day.
And do you spend like an equal amount of time in the gym as well? Because you were fucking like jacked,
this nigga
dude.
is swole.
Man.
This nigga walked in here, I was like, God damn, I need to go back to the gym.
Dude, right? Like literally, I was just like, it's 24 hours. We can make it after that.
I was
It's
like,
fine.
damn, you get that swole playing drums? What the fuck have I been doing?
Right? I'm playing the wrong instrument, man.
Man, honestly, I've been slacking hard lately. It's been,
I love hearing that.
yeah.
That's you slacking?
Right?
I haven't worked out in probably a month or
Oh
two,
my God.
but
Man, what the fuck happened? Like, no, because I haven't worked out in a month, and I'm like, I'm dad bodding it up, and I'm just like, god damn, like, life hates me.
well, when I was in college, I met a group of friends. Well, when I first got to college, I was tiny. I weighed 145 pounds. I was a little stick. And I'm sick of getting bullied because I got bullied a lot in high school. So one of my suite mates
shout out
getting bullied. Shout out getting thrown into a trash can by J. Howard.
Shout out J. Howard.
I think he's in prison
Piece of
now,
shit.
So yeah, I met one of my good friends who was like a kinesiology major, super ripped dude, and I was like, hey, yo, dude, I want to look like you. And so he's like, all right, come work out with me at 5:30 in the morning every day. So we did that for a year, and working out just became my life in college. So I just put in a lot of work and got like real big. But yeah, I've been slacking ever since. It's been downhill ever since.
Oh, dang.
But yeah.
Well, I guess kind of to ask a question pertaining to that, especially since I know Chris and I have talked about this off and on, like, how has working out in music helped with mental health? Because I know being on tour can be hard, and one thing I want to shout out, Chris's sobriety, like, shout out that, because I'm really proud of him, and I love him for it, and I'm happy for him, so shout out that.
I barely miss it. It's just every day you think about it. It's not a big deal.
Just for the record, this is Liquid Death.
Yeah.
Shout out Liquid Death.
Can't even be around it. I start shaking.
Yeah.
God damn.
I'm just kidding. I didn't have that bad of a problem. I just drank to get away from situations, honestly. So clearing that was like the best thing for me. It got because my creativity would fall every time I would like drink and stuff, and I wouldn't write for weeks and shit. But now, well, when I'm not working 40 hours a week, I can write. So shout out work 40 hours a week.
Shout out capitalism, late stage capitalism.
Yeah, shout out Clay.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
So, same question for you. Do you feel like spending time in the gym just kind of helps, like maybe de-stress anything else that may be going on?
Yeah,
that kind of like your me time.
Yeah. It helps just because, you know, when you go into the gym, you just don't think about anything else. So it gives you a good break from all the shit that's stressing you out because you just focus on getting that lift in, getting that pump.
I know what you mean, bro.
Yeah, dude. You just want to get fucking swole, bro. And all your problems fade away.
Just one rep at a time.
It's just one rep at a time until you go home and Howard.
You'll rot in that cage, you son of a bitch.
We're keeping all this, keep it rolling.
Oh my god.
That's 100% it.
It's like Clay's like villain origin story. I'll put you in a trash can.
I'll put the world in a trash can.
Oh my god. I love it.
Oh Christ. This is going off the rails quickly.
Oh no, this is fine.
Sorry.
This is fine. It was like, this is awesome.
So I guess without going into like I don't want to say spoiler territory, but like is there a time in which we can expect the new record to be out?
Yes.
Yeah? Tell me.
Yeah.
End quote.
Yes.
I don't know how much I can say. Soon?
Okay.
What's the date? What's today? July? I can say within 2 months. Am I allowed to say that?
We can bleep it if you're not.
Cool. We'll figure out.
Within
We'll figure that out.
redacted. Just-
Redacted.
But yeah, pretty much in 2 months it'll be out.
So, I know I'm kind of like dipping into no land, but like, was there like a specific track off of this new record that was like, I don't want to say like the most fun to write and play, but do you have like a definite favorite?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah, I have a pretty sweet drum solo in one of the songs that I worked pretty hard on, so really stoked on that.
Okay. You don't have to say the name, but could you give us like an idea of like, I guess what the track feels like?
It is awesome. It's very different than anything we've done, and it's very different from everything else on the record. It'll stand out for sure. I don't even know how to describe it really, but just very different, very cool, very I don't want to say jazzy because that's not the word, but
High energy?
Yeah, high energy, sure. Yeah.
Okay, so like hypothetically, in my time machine ahead, however many months, I'm
Get the
listening through
DeLorean.
the album. Will I just be able to be like that track?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Actually, speaking of time machines, let's go back in time a little bit. You know, get the DeLorean.
Not too far.
Not too far back. Beginning of the year.
I want rights.
So, and oh man, so we gotta ask about the viral moment, like especially since both of you guys are here, like both parties involved. So, because I actually don't think I've talked to Chris about this. I was like, wait, this is going viral. It's like, hey Chris, when are you gonna be back in town? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So
That's pretty much it.
So the monitor fails. What was going through your mind? And what was going through both of you guys' mind? Like,
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Yeah, so like there was one RF manager on site for 5 stages or some shit. They cleaned the frequencies pretty much. They're like, use these. And we were rushed. There was like no time to like really check it out. And then so like mid-set, I think he was just like in a dead zone, honestly. And we just had no time, so just improvised. His ears fucking, I think it was like going in and out, right?
At first, the first track, it was like basically all I heard was static. But the first like 2 songs, like the Met would cut in like every once in a while. I was like, okay, there's the Met. I'm still with it a little bit.
And for those people that don't know, the metronome links to tracks because of the production. There's no synth player and stuff like that, so there's a track that plays. I don't think people understand that.
Yeah.
They're like, well, you can't play without a click. This guy sucks.
Yeah, the issue was the rest of the band had a click and was playing along to the tracks, and I needed to stay in time with everyone, so we would all stay with the tracks, which was the issue.
Because there's no monitors on stage, so it's basically dead to the world around them, but they can hear everything, and, you know, PA's obviously blasting. Anyways, so we just improvised, and I was like, you want me to tap your leg? And he was like, yeah.
That might work.
Because mine's like cutting in and out too, but I'm a little bit further out of the dead zone sort of thing. And we tried switching fucking frequencies and packs of other people and stuff, but I ripped his ears out at one section of the thing and like got him back on, you know. Shout out people that should have changed the ears. Shout out you little sons of bitches. I'm coming for just kidding.
Really?
Yeah, and then it was like fine, we fixed it. Then we just like rescanned him at one point when we had time, because I mean, we guitar changes and fucking we just want the thing to run. We're already behind. And then the last song was finally working, right?
No.
Great.
It was you the whole time, my man.
Yeah. That's when I got the stick. I was like, oh, he's getting the pro model now.
Yeah, no, it was shitty the whole time, but thanks to you and your magic tapping hands, your Nazi punching hands, we made it through.
It's all this one.
Alrighty.
Should get it insured.
Yeah, you should. Like,
Yeah, no, it was a very scary time, and right after we were done, I walked off stage and was like, oh my god, dude, everyone's gonna think I fucking suck, and this is the worst day of my life. And there was, 20 other drummers standing side stage watching, and I was like embarrassed to walk over there, and they were like, oh my god, dude, I can't believe you guys did that. That was insane and awesome. I was like, oh really? I was like, I thought it was a train wreck, but all right, cool.
I was just getting the job done, like, okay, we're gonna get through it, bud.
see, it was funny because I want to say that happened around at the time of the Will Smith thing, and you kept seeing people saying like, oh, it was staged, and I was like waiting in the comment section, be like, I wonder if someone's gonna be like, this was staged. And it was like, but no one did.
Well, I want to give you the scoop firsthand. I unplugged everything beforehand so I could make zero money off a viral video. Shout out to the economy.
Oh, man. Yeah, I had no idea that would go viral either. Like, I just woke up the next day and saw it I had like hundreds of not hundreds, but I had thousands of texts and DMs just of the video, and I was like, oh my god, dude. I couldn't believe it. It was pretty cool, I guess.
I still have buds like hit me up. Like my buddy works for the band The Armed. Shout out The Armed. Great record. Ultra pop. Check it out. But he was like, dude, they keep showing me this video and I didn't even know it was fucking you. And I was like, yep, that's me. I've done other things. Could you put my name in the comments so people link to my things? No? Okay.
Oh man. Because the thing is, I know from my perspective, like I saw you posted it, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then I see like a gazillion other people post it, and then I see like post about it, and I'm like, god damn, Chris is going viral. Like shit, like
almost nothing to show for it.
I'm gonna say how's the money from that, but I think you've answered that.
If cred paid the bills, my god, I'm brimming with it.
Oh, you're one of the coolest people I know. So.
Thanks.
Y'all are great people. You're a
Thank
fucking
you.
monster at drums.
He really is.
You're a monster of
Thank
a
you.
metronome.
Hey, thanks.
Oh, he is.
Thanks.
And at drums.
No, yeah, Chris.
He can bash.
Fucking jack of all trades.
I'm a basher.
He can bash with the best of them.
Sorry.
Silence that phone.
It's Mario.
No, you're good.
Underwater world.
Chris is
It's the worst one. Anything you'd like to shout out?
Yeah,
That we
Pretty
haven't already?
Idiot on YouTube and Instagram. That's Idiot, IDIIOT. I thought it was a good idea until I started typing it. I was like, oh shit, I already branded this. I think that's it for me. That's all I care about right now. Yeah.
Shout out Paragon Drums. Go to paragondrums.com. Get yourself Clam Chops Volume 1 and, chop it up. Shout out Polyphia. Pre-order the new record. It's coming out soon, and it will be kick-ass. It is called Remember That You Will Die, which is true.
Yeah.
Think about it.
It's deep.
I remember
Let
every night.
let it linger.
I remember like every hour.
Yeah, I remember. Oh, you want to close this out?
No, you're the pro.
I don't know about that.
Throw
Well,
out more signs. You're good.
more science. That's how we close. But well, thank you guys for joining us.
Thank
and
you.
like this
Thank
has
you for
been
having us.
super awesome. Definitely gonna have to like plug this as much as possible because one, they're just fucking awesome, and you should check out everything they're involved in. So, and I don't mean that because they're here. I just mean that because they're fucking awesome. Chris would know if I was lying, and he'd be like, "You're fucking
Sure, I'm
lying."
gonna call him out.
Yeah, he would. He would.
Punch you in the face with that Nazi hand.
Yeah, he would. It's like, wait,
Get my
Fucking
left hand.
liar.
wait. Would
That's
that
for
be
friends.
reverse racism?
This one's for friends.
All right, so thank you guys for tuning in. We have merch. Buy merch. We have Patreon.
They have merch.
They have merch. Yeah, just buy their shit.
Buy everything.
Yeah, you guys know our shit. Buy their shit. Support them.
Consume.
Consume.
Feed the
Low key. Last week was the first time that I saw They Live,
Dude,
Oh, yeah?
it's
Yeah.
so good though.
Yeah.
and I'm a John Carpenter fan.
Oh my god.
Alrighty, baby.
Yeah,
Dude,
sure.
you're
Shredding.
so late.
I know.
Obey. Consume.
Hey, I mean, yeah.
Is that
Obey,
Keith
consume.
David in that?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
The
And he
Arbiter.
dies.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah, every damn John Carpenter.
I was gonna
movie.
say spoiler for a 30-year-old movie.
Yeah. I mean, it's like The Thing. It's just like, well, he technically didn't die in The Thing.
Well, I haven't seen the thing, so don't talk about that.
All right, cool. See, there you go. Moments.
I'll have Chris
Oh,
punch you.
All right. Yeah. with his
his-
human hand. All right. Laters.
Adios.
Everybody